Hello, horror fans, and welcome back to Reveil. So, in the last episode, we ended up in our daughter's room here, and once we went ahead and looked at her coloring book, a hole emerged in the wall of the house.
What is going on? This has to be another dream.
I would agree with you overall. Um, Also, did you always live in basically a hut carved into a mountain? Or is that new? Just wondering. Alright, so the
Wait,
controls.
this can't be. This is right by the lake near the circus. Dorie? Is that you?
Oh, so our
Dorie and I
daughter.
come out here all the time.
So our daughter does seem to be alive. Alright, well, that's good.
Mommy, Daddy, I found a really, really big fly.
Sweetie, that's called a dragonfly.
Oh, be careful. They can breathe fire.
Don't be silly, Walter. You'll scare her.
Dorie, what are you doing out here?
Alright. And why am I not surprised that when we come over here, she's not there? I really don't. Like I said, I'm confused if this is like some government control type of thing, as the stamp in the first episode suggested. If our guy's having a mental breakdown, or if this is actually supernatural.
Wait for me. I'm not that fast.
I don't really want to run too much because I do want to look at all this stuff and see if there's anything of use. Yeah, what kind of circus are you at here where they got what looks like bones hanging up in the trees? Fortune
Yeah,
teller.
I prefer not knowing my future.
Yeah, why do I have a feeling that's because of the fact that something bad has already happened? Alright, so we got sort of a, oh, there she is. Alright, we got sort of a teepee-like setup over there. Are we going to be on like a Native American burial ground, or is that supposed to be for a tent for the circus? And again, she's not by that tree. Not very surprised by that. Hey,
Here's the train we use to travel. Nowadays, the circus just stays here.
oh, that's cool. Definitely want to go check out the train here in a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully I can. Here's the circus. Alright, tonight's big show. The world famous mother and daughter, Martha and Dorie, in a series of most difficult aerial feats. So they are trapeze artists. I mean, that's cool and all, but as I said in the
It's like
first
ages
episode,
since I've been here, but at the same time, like yesterday.
and he had sort of two voices there in his own head, which again makes me wonder about what's going on. But as I said, I do sort of feel like they needed. There's. Alright, so we discovered the circus. Gonna look around at everything. Because it seems fairly linear overall so far in this game. Where, you know, if I just run after her, there's gonna be something that I have to do at a point in time here. We got this that's
Howie's
out of
always
order.
pretty good at this one.
Oh, it's a basketball game. That's sort of interesting. Old Ferris wheel here.
This always breaks down, no matter what I do.
I mean, it's a fairly complex machine, but sort of a cool one still, too. Alright, so this is where she went.
I need a token to get into the funhouse. Where do I get it?
I'm sure we will find something around that will tell us. That is a creepy looking funhouse. Alright, check fuse box in backstage tent before guests arrive. Off-road racing instructions. Place coin in slot to start game. When motorcycle hits an obstacle, the game is over. Score 1,000 to win a token. Alright, so that's how I get a token, it looks like. Looks like some carnival games that are not set up. Just looks like the circus
I've changed hundreds of these over the years.
Looks like the circus overall is just sort of condemned, pretty much. Alright, so there's the main entrance to the big show.
Sometimes we eat together after the shows.
I sort of wonder if this story isn't one of just, this was their whole life and just time passed them by. House of Terror. Alright, so here's the creepy one with that demon looking thing up top. Not that scary looking in the daylight. I have a feeling we'll go in there at a point in time, but it doesn't look like that's the case for right now.
Out of order.
Yeah, it just looks like the circus overall is out of order. I mean, the whole place needs to be painted up, refurbished. Heck, here's even one of the horses from the carousel that's not on there properly. Yeah, it just looks like it's really this wonderful world, mysteries of nature. Yeah. As it just sort of looks run down and ragged. Cannon.
My workbench.
Alright, so he did work for the circus. I'm guessing doesn't anymore because, as I said, it just looks like it's been closed for some time. I wonder if that's what led to the fighting in the family. Some nice looking bread there. Youngstown sign. Fortune teller here.
Doesn't seem to be powered.
Alright, so we're going to have to get power to that.
Martha prepares here for the show.
Nothing in her jewelry box.
That's Martha's blindfold. She used to wear it during the finale of her solo show. It was always scary, but I knew she would never fall.
Don't know why we need that. Circus blindfold is a collectible. I did see sort of a pause screen menu that had collectibles on it. So I guess that's the case. There's some more things to look at back there, but I think I missed something out here. Yeah, I didn't look at this table. Knew I had sort of overstepped things. We had the light bulbs here, but we have a cash register too. Oh. Aha.
I think this should be enough for a few rounds.
Alright, so we have coins for playing the game to get a token here. I mean, in a way, I love the ambiance here, but it also is sort of creepy and just sad at the same time. This once was really something very cool, and now it's just sort of broken down and forgotten.
Why did somebody wrap this up?
Interesting.
Are these mine? I stopped smoking when we had Dorie.
Alright, so I've got a cigarette pack. There's a collectible as well. Wonder if I missed some collectibles in the house.
Well, let's see if we can turn the power on.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. So it looks like one goes over there, so we don't do that. Switch this on first. So it goes 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 3. 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 3. Alright, so 1 looks like it's on. So then it would be 4. Then 7. I do love that you actually have to know your Roman numerals in order to play this game. It's a good thing. Oh, that was 5, not 2 like I needed. Alright, so it was 1, 4, 7. 2. I thought 2 was going to be across here, but didn't pay attention to the numbers on there. Knew the Roman numerals, but didn't pay attention to the actual numbers on it. Alright, and then 3.
Got it.
I am Sohan. I can see your future. Come, see it too.
Alright.
I just need a token of appreciation.
Sure you do.
Zohan is grateful for your appreciation. The great Zohan sees you have lost something. If you want to find it, you must search for it. A long drive over the hill will surely be of help. When you arrive, all doors will be open to you.
Oh, wow. That's really helpful, Zohan. Well, let's see what the future has in store for me.
Maybe it helps to believe in it.
Alright. Let's see here. Great Zohan sees you. And so, basically says the same thing. We have that same number there, or that same logo on it there. And then we have this number as well. I'm gonna keep it because that number may come in handy at a point. There might be a safe or something like that that I need for. Don't know. The time period we're in, I don't think we're gonna have like a electronic keypad or something of that nature, but may need those numbers still anyways. Alright. This is now up and running. Gonna walk onto it. Hey, it does rotate me around here, which is perfect. That was one of my questions, because, I mean, it should the second I stepped onto it. I like how you can see the little carving details inside the mouth and such. Nice touch. Really do appreciate that. Alright, so we'll just take a quick trip around, so that way we don't even have to walk to where we're going. Don't think we're going to be able to get popcorn, and as broke down as this place is, don't think I'd want to eat it if we did. Alright, so this is the game I'm going for. Alright.
Let's get this on the first try.
Alright. So, simple enough here. We just gotta steer this. Right now, I'm able to just go straight. It just returns to the middle too, which is a nicety because I don't have to worry about it. It is speeding up, so it's a little bit more difficult.
A few more points. Come on.
Yes, easy.
Alright, so we beat it on the first try. Perfect. See what we can get up to here. Sort of a unique game, really. Ah.
Something fell into the coin compartment.
Alright. So, I got to 1,690. The controls when you're interacting with something are a little bit odd. Alright, so I've gotten the Funhouse coin now. So, we have that. And I think we'll go ahead and see about entering here. Was thinking about ending the video there, but you know what?
The turnstile should move now.
I'll go ahead and head into the funhouse because why not? Sort of curious. Okay, I'm guessing since it just loaded there, that probably this is a save point for the game. And I think actually now I will go ahead and take that suggestion from the game. So we'll go ahead and end here, and then in the next episode we'll look at entering the funhouse further. For now though, if you enjoyed what I did in the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you again for more Reveil.